Okay, I have three subdivisions of fitness that I'm going to talk about today: mental, physical, and emotional. And on the first one, mental, the first benefit mentally you can get from exercising regularly is an increase in endorphins and neurotransmitters. These endorphins will help lower stress levels and heighten your mood. So you're just going to be happier and work more proficiently in workplaces and homework. You're going to be more social. Overall, you're going to feel better about yourself. The second point is to increase your self-image of yourself. Society tries to peg us for what we need to look like, and the more we exercise, the more we know our body, the more we'll be comfortable with our body and stronger in our understanding and our image of ourselves. So the more we exercise, the more we will appreciate what we have been given, and we'll have the best of what we have been given. Our third point I just want to talk about is media, and how media plays a pretty strong impact mentally in how our culture tells us what we should look like. Media is a skewed version of what we need to know about exercise. They show us in very extreme ways that we need to work ourselves to the brink, to skin and bone, and that's not true. Do your own research and find out what you want to do for your body. There are several different ways to exercise, and each way will benefit you differently. And there's some pretty poorly researched exercise programs. So know your stuff and know your body, and the more you understand that you won't be like everyone else, and that you'll be able to complement your body in the way it's supposed to be through your exercise. My second subtopic is physical benefits through regular exercise. First, your body is going to be stronger. You're going to probably lose weight, and you're going to be healthier than you would if it's irregular exercise or not much at all. Most of America doesn't exercise that much. So to counteract that, I just want to encourage society to go out and exercise more, and in doing so, your body will grow stronger and fitter and healthier. Your heart will also grow stronger, and this is really key because cholesterol levels will decrease, heart disease would decrease in your life, and you're just going to be able to increase a longer lasting and healthier life. Your immune system will definitely become stronger, and you will have less illnesses probably within a year. Usually there's like the summer cold and the winter cold. The more you exercise, the more your immune system will be boosted, and the less likely you'll get a cold probably. Also, stronger bones are key too, because in women have a problem with calcium within our bones, and with good and constant exercise, we will be able to build up that calcium, and it helps prevent osteoporosis later in life. So stronger bones will definitely be a benefit if you exercise regularly, especially if you do weight training or something that will stress the bone and growth in the muscle. Also, the last physical benefit is sexual drive, and with those increase in endorphins, you will have a stronger sex drive. And in doing so, like in marriages and stuff, it's usually pretty common that the higher the sex drive and the more active they are together in like a loving relationship, the happier they'll be, and the longer the relationship will be, and the more impactful or specific that relationship will be in growing each other, so they'll be happier. My third subcategory is emotional benefits. A couple emotional benefits will be that you'll have emotional support. It's good to have a friend, a partner, or maybe a group of people to work out with, and this will help encourage you to keep going when you feel low, or also help you see the benefits in each other. how someone else is progressing and their body is changing, and then how your body is changing, and then comparison of those two. You're going to be able to build a social network, which is pretty cool if you're involved in like spinning classes, in Zumba classes, or anything with like a weightlifting group or some sort. You kind of begin to go regularly, so you'll see the same people and build a network of people, and so it helps you reach out and meet new people and feel more confident in yourself. The third point in emotional benefits is the relationships you do have. Like if you're going with a partner and it's kind of like your workout partner and you're pushing each other, your relationship is going to build and deepen within each other, because you're going to have a sense of like through those struggles, you're going to look to each other and seek each other and pull each other through those struggles. So you're going to find a more dependency on them, as far as like you can rely on them when you need them in hard times. They've seen you through the thick and thin. They've seen you when you're at your ugliest, and they still love you, and they're still there for you and pushing for your benefit. So those are emotional benefits. And then overall, I just wanted to say, don't go to extremes when it comes to working out. You don't need to kill yourself and work as hard as you can every single day to get the best benefit in physicalness, you know, because if you do so, there's this thing called overtraining, and your body's going to shut down and your mind's going to shut down, and you're not going to want to work out anymore. So the best way to do it is to not push yourself too much, but keep it regular so that it's consistent and beneficial, and not extremes. Make sure to prevent yourself from injury. So be mindful of what you're doing. Know your body and your limitations. Don't push yourself to a point that you know, I'm unfamiliar with the situation. I don't know, or I'm pretty sure I'm not going to be able to finish this weight if I'm bench pressing, 200 pounds. Know your limits and protect yourself. Stretch regularly before and after. That's going to help prevent injury, tearing of muscles. We can definitely prevent that with stretching. And then also warming up and cooling down. Don't just start off sprinting. Like, work yourself up. Protect the joints and the muscles that you have. And you're going to be a lot more fit when you get older than you think you will be. And then also, I just want to encourage you with activities. Exercise doesn't have to be this weightlifting, running, sprinting, workouts all the time, going to the gym, staying inside a box. That's not exercise. Exercise can become a lifestyle, and that can be in whether you like water, go swimming, play water polo with friends, go surfing, go paddleboarding, go kayaking, snorkeling. If you like the outdoors, go hiking or backpacking or rock climbing or bouldering. There are so many different adventures that we can take into account, and then as you're doing them, you're giving yourself a total body workout, and you're not even realizing it. You're enjoying the exercise. So during the winter, go snowboarding. During the summer, play some beach volleyball. Go rollerblading. There's so many different things you can do. So grab a friend and go find a fun activity where you guys can support each other and have fun, and at the same time, you're exercising and benefiting yourself. Cool. So next, we're going to have a talk on sleep and the benefit of sleep for individuals.
Hi, my name is Arlene Calliope, and my topic is sleep. What is sleep? The definition of sleep is a naturally recurring state characterized by reduced or absent consciousness, relatively suspended sensory activity, and inactivity of nearly all voluntary muscles. It is also a heightened anabolic state, accentuating the growth and rejuvenation of the immune, nervous, skeletal, and muscular systems. Importance of sleep is, just like nutrition and physical activity, is a critical determinant of good health. Helps to gain energy, rest, and relaxation. It also boosts the immune system to prevent sickness. Quality sleep is a particular concern for individuals with chronic disabilities and disorders. Some of the examples of this is arthritis, kidney malfunction, HIV, epilepsy, chronic pain, Parkinson's disease, and psychological disorders. Effects of sleep. Some of the effects of sleep is that it keeps your heart happy and healthy by keeping the cholesterol and blood pressure in check. It also reduces stress by reducing production of stress hormones. It also helps reduce anxiety and depression, and it reduces inflammation in our body by reducing stress hormones. This can also lead to reducing the risk for diabetes and heart disease. It also makes you feel energized and motivated. It helps your memory and concentration, helps keep weight in check to prevent obesity by keeping appetite hormones regular. And a good night's sleep also regulates melatonin to suppress the growth of cancers that can sometimes grow in your body. The hours for sleep range by age. So newborns 0 to 2 months would need 12 to 18 hours. Infants would need 14 to 15 hours. Toddlers 12 to 14 hours. Preschoolers 11 to 13 hours. School-age kids 10 to 11 hours. Adolescents 8.5 to 9.5 hours. Adults, including elderly, are 7 to 9 hours, and pregnant women are 8+ hours. Two types of sleep are non-REM, which is non-rapid eye movement. This is the first type of sleep you enter when falling asleep, and it is approximately 75% of adults sleep. There are 3 stages to non-REM. The first stage is typically hypnic jerk, such as an example of this would be someone that feels like they're falling off a building. This stage is fairly light sleep. The non-REM stage 2 the brain waves become longer and slower, and this is also a light sleep stage. Non-REM stage 3 is also known as a slow wave sleep. It's deep sleep and dreams are common here. Brain waves are longest and slowest at this stage. The second type of sleep is called REM, which is rapid eye movement. This is the second type of sleep that is entered after sleep. It is also known as paradoxical sleep, which the brain is very active. This type of sleep is responsible for 20% to 25% of adults' sleep. Lastly, we're going to talk about sleep deprivation. Some of the symptoms of sleep deprivation are dry eyes, irritability, impatience, clumsiness, psychological disorders, lack of energy, chronic stress, increased hormone levels, restlessness, difficulty concentrating, increased heart rate, hazy memory, weight gain, dry skin, daytime sleepiness, frequent headaches, and blurry vision. The lifestyle disorders for sleep deprivation are strokes, damaged immune system, poor blood circulation, decreased body temperature, high blood pressure, and restless leg syndrome. Sleep deprivation also has psychological disorders, as mentioned before, and some of the examples of this is anxiety, depression, chronic stage, abnormal behavior. Some of the extra facts about sleep deprivation is that untreated sleep disorders deteriorates quality of life among older adults, which is the elderly. It also limits daily activities, which ultimately leads to loss of independence. So this would mean that they would need more help from other people in order to do daily tasks. Another extra fact about sleep deprivation is that this can diminish abilities to perform high-level cognitive functions. This isn't just for the elderly, but for all ages, period.